So you want to do multi-night imaging and you want to stack all of that together in PixInsight. Let me show you how to do that in weighted batch pre-processing. Let's get into it. So first thing we're going to do is open WBPP. Weighted batch pre-processing. So this is what you should expect to see. It's going to ask you for your lights, flats, darks, bias, or if you have a full directory for all of your images. Preferably, you'd have a full directory. So I'm going to click that, and I'm going to go to, for example, I know I have a multi-night image session of Andromeda. So I have 7 nights, and all the nights are labeled from here. So I would select this directory, and inside, by the way, I have my calibration frames for each night. So I'm going to select the overall directory. It's going to import all of the things for each night. And then I'm going to tell it how to separate each night up. Cool. So normally they wouldn't be grouped up. So I got rid of this. This is what we were working with. If you wanted to separate them up and give each calibration frames to each night, what you can do is, you saw how I had my file structure night as the night underscore 1 through 7. So I know if I type in night and I add a grouping keyword, it can separate my subframes into their respective nights and stack them accurately and accordingly. The other thing that's really nice is that you'll see one of my nights I did 300-second exposures compared to every other night I did 180-second exposures. I don't want to lose that data. I still want to stack it into my overall image. What I can do, and I go to post calibration, and I can change the exposure tolerance. By default, I think this is like 10 or like something really low, something just not useful. If you increase that number, it will accept from a wider tolerance of different exposures. So I increase mine by extra 3 minutes. So now my 3-minute and my 5-minute subs can stack together. And that'll give me my 24-hour stack. Also, just as a thing that's nice to know about and I would recommend using, if you go to image integration, this by default, I believe, is on Wizard or Auto. Set that the generalized extreme studentized deviant. That is so hard to say, but put it to this one, forget about it. It just looks better. In short, you'll have a better time. It's also a more aggressive algorithm, and it's going to be a lot more intense on your data. So also, if you were dithering, I'd recommend you Drizzle. So since I dithered, I'm going to turn off fast mode. Fast mode's just going to give me less quality data out of all the hard work. So why would I want to use that? I'd rather take longer and I get something out of it. 2x Drizzle, and I found that the algorithm that works best on my IMX585 has been Gaussian. Click that. I'm going to hit apply to all groups. And then lastly, you're going to set your output directory. So in my case, this was going to be like for Andromeda. So we're going to go back to M31. I'll just name it tutorial. Select folder, and then you'd hit run. But also this is a 24-hour stack, and for the sake of tutorial, I'll just show you guys the final. I hope some of this helped you with your multi-night questions and figuring out how to use weighted batch pre-processing in PixInsight. If I helped you out at all, you could help me out. Subscribe, like, comment, or if you need any more help, let me know what you need so I can give you guys tutorials.